Didn't avoid that hit, though.
And Belleville gets the turnover. Back to the point. Tipped in the high slot. Couldn't get the shot through, as that was LeBate, who played quite
great job keeping the rocket away from him so he can get settled in.
Shoot him in, trying to keep it in. He's down his knees. Can't, and it's going to be stolen by Kastelic. He's with Castles. Castles had to slow up at the blue line to stay onside. Kastelic gets it back, looking for Castles in front, but they can't get the puck, and it's finally cleared by Pizzetta. He'll chip it down the ice, but that was late stages of the second period. Puck comes free. Kastelic will pick it up. 2-on-2. Tries to get it over to Logan Shaw, but it's turned over, and here's Lynch. 2-on-1 with Wheel. Lynch tries to get over to Wheel, but a stick of three got in the way, so no shot coming. Lynch behind the net. 45 seconds left in the period. Back to the point. Fleury, his shot. That's blocked by Gregg, and he's chasing after it, but Fleury's able to poke it over to his partner, Leskinen. Labrie goes D-to-D to Alsing. Belleville tries to break out again up the right side. Gregg will just tip that in. Slashes Fleury. No icing. Leskinen takes a bump, but it'll come free for Joel Teasdale, and he'll flip it down the ice. Now
he's just doing his job getting to the net. McNiven makes a great glove save there.
Big little bump from Xavier Willett.
That's it, but Williams gets out of the way.
Interesting
to get it sorted out the next week or so.
Shoot him in his own zone. Turns that over. Kastelic trying to put it in, but that's off the skate of Schooneman. A little too lazy with that puck, as he was sitting in front of his own goal. Back to the point shot, but Schooneman blocks that with LeBate looking for a rebound. Schooneman will skate it free, gives it up to Lynch, who fires it down. First on is going to be Pizzetta with Goluboff. Pizzetta falls. Vedamo is there. Pizzetta picks it up off his skate, falls again. He wasn't tripped. He did look at the referee a little bit. Logan Brown will pick up that loose puck and skate it through the neutral zone. He did that a couple times. Over to Kastelic. Kastelic trying to get free, stops and turns, back to the point. Alsing, fake shot, fires it over, saved by McNiven. A collapse here, JP. I know that's Paddock, and I believe that is
Schlappick
battling. Paddock just pulls over his man, Logan Brown, and that Schlappick doesn't hit like that, and Schlappick just goes right after Paddock, and Schlappick just starts wailing away.
Well, he's been looking at that one. He's been looking at that one from the last time. From the last time that they were up against the wall here. I'm not sure that's the...
Paddock rolled over Logan Brown, and Schlappick just came from the left wing and just started firing away. I wouldn't call this a fight, because Paddock was on the ice. And Schlappick just hit it out on the backhand, puts it in front, but no one was there.
Just a little bit too fast with that for Harvey Pinard. He's tired. He's getting off the ice, but he forced that one.
Ridley Gregg, he's the only Belleville player out on the ice. A couple of our Rocket players collide. Finally, Gregg's got some reinforcements, but his pass is picked off by Jordan Wheel. Here comes Brook. He'll get on that loose puck. He'll skate it out. He's got all three forwards. Here's Paling over to Frolik. Frolik on the backhand. Puts it in front, and it doesn't get over to Paling. Kastelic back defensively for Bell.
Have to look up and make the right play. Don't throw it away. Keep it if you have to.
Kept in nicely by Kastelic. And Belleville turnover comes free. Goluboff scores!
Trying to create that torque so he can sit that puck up and try and wrap it round on his backhand.
Oh, Bramov was thinking of something. We'll keep an eye on that as the puck is pushed back into Laval territory.
He'll have tipped his hand there. Caden Primo will be keeping an eye on that next time he's back there as well.
Cleared into the neutral zone, back to Goluboff. JP, I feel like that's a move that you would have had trouble doing when Knuckles was your head coach.
Well, if I did it with Knuckles, he would have showed me why they called him Knuckles.
Goluboff fires that in. And we'll try and chip that up to Jordan Wheel, but it's fired right back in. Laval having a real tough time breaking out. And Fairbrother just banks that off the glass all the way down the ice, and that'll be it. Teasdale makes the play on the backhand, puts it in front. Here's Mishak out there looking for Teasdale, as it's Mishak, Wheel, and Teasdale out on a line right now. Willett battling with Kopaka now as Belleville gets it in deep to the right of Primo. Belleville on the attack. Kopaka in the corner, one hand on his stick, back to the point. Over to Doherty, puts it behind the net. Kastelic is there. He'll come free. Sokolov gets it over to Doherty with a shot, and that's deflected over the net.
That's much better pressure there from the Sens in zone on the Rocket.
Wheel's able to chip that into the neutral zone, but Belleville right back at it. Kastelic gets it over to Sokolov. Sokolov in the corner, looking for some help. He's being pursued by Xavier Willett, and Willett just backhands that down the ice, chasing after his bait.
As he goes back to the bench from Joel Bouchard.
Raphael Harvey-Pinard, the 7th round pick with the Canadiens in 2019.
Rocket goal, his third of the season, scored by number 11, Raphael Harvey-Pinard.
Belleville still on the power play, comes right in front. Vedamo will get in and clear it, but he can't get it by Belleville. Over to Sokolov, top of the circle. Sokolov steps into the shot. Rebound is there, comes free, goes in, just like that. As it's Kastelic.
Against the Stockton Heat. Gustafsson on the face-off against Kastelic, who wins it to his right, and it's bounced off the boards to center. As the Moose take over at neutral ice, Nathan Todd moves it ahead. Delaying as Gustafsson gets it back to the point. A shot by Sandberg and a save made through traffic by Philip Gustafsson. As it comes back to the point again, Sandberg able to hold the line. Dylan Sandberg walks the line on his backhand and cuts down low in front of the net. Now a wraparound try, that stopped. Rebound, and Gustafsson able to make that save as well off of the German Gavanka. Quick little give and go. Here's Sandberg. Moose all over Belleville right now. Sharp angle shot, misses wide. Scoring chance in a moment as Belleville in the offensive zone win the face-off, and they'll work it in behind the net. Centering pass connects with Kastelic, just couldn't get the shot on goal, and the puck is sent back to center. Launched towards Burden, who stops it and leaves it to his left. Here's Bork. He played some games last year, 5 AHL games with Belleville. A member of the Manitoba Moose. He's their 7th defenseman tonight as it's worked back into the B-Sen zone. Pass on the near side in behind Davidson, but he gets it ahead towards Kastelic. He's tied up by Kovacevic, and the Moose come up with a puck. Kovacevic gains control, and they'll work it out to center. It's slapped in deep here by Gavanka. Cleared right back out to center, and puck back in the Manitoba zone. Icing waved off, and Belleville in on the forecheck. Kastelic's in there, but it comes back to the point. Now to Kastelic, goes after it on the far side in the Manitoba zone, gets some support from Davidson. Looks to get it to Kastelic. He's stripped of the puck in behind the net. And the Moose have it as it's Gavanka. Now out to center. Meyer takes a hit as he gains the line from Labrie. And it goes far side. Here's Logan.
Without a stoppage in play and a real strong shift from Abramov as he went coast to coast 200 feet.
Moose gain control off the face-off. Kastelic finishes his check in behind the goal as it comes to the near boards. Pinching in is Aspero. Gets it down low, Kastelic. Banging in the corner there with Sandberg. Good battle to the right of the Moose net as it comes back to the point. Aspero across for Golubev. Now to Jonathan Aspero. Skates to the far boards. Stopped. Almost lost his footing as the puck comes to the middle of the ice for Sandberg. He's stripped of it. Was put in a tough spot. And the Moose move this out to center. Up by some great saves the last couple of nights. On Wednesday it was Garrett Sparks. And here tonight it's Mikhail Burden. Just like that. I mean, that's the thing. After a few minutes with not a lot of chances, a penalty coming up here against Manitoba. So Davidson showing some speed there, but couldn't get to the puck. Manitoba gains the line on the near side. Spinning and sending this down low is Cole Perfetti. Centered in front of the net, but scooped up here by Kastelic, but puck got away from him. And now it's moved out to center. On the left side, Kastelic, he centers it, and a backhand shot. Save made off of Sokolov again by Burden, but he draws a penalty here as the netminder Gustafsson comes out for a 6th attacker. Shot deflected in front, they score! On the deflection. Here's Chisholm with a pass into the slot. 2 Belleville players on the near boards trying to win it, and got Gustafson, Todd, Malott there as well for the Moose as it comes in behind the net. Here's Lassie Thompson with a lead pass to center. The same, Aspro and Golubeuf, Labrie and Thompson, Williams and Doherty as we're underway here at the Canadian Tire Center. Should mention the referees today as well. Olivier Gouin, Carter Sandlak, the ex-Belleville Bull, who played 54 games in the American League, son of former NHLer Jim Sandlak as well. Sent into the Belleville zone, but quickly sent back the other way as, good stick here by Kastelic, who wins the puck on the forecheck, gets it back to the point of shot, rebound in front, and they score! To take the draw against Cole Meyer, who wins it for the Moose. Now to Kovacevic. And he'll skate it up the right wing boards with Sokolov giving chase. Dumps it into the Belleville zone. In behind the net, Labrie rims it around the boards towards Sokolov. It comes to Kastelic, and here come the B-Sens again. It's Mark Kastelic. Centers it. Break, and the shot is stopped in tight from Cole Reinhardt, looking for his first American Hockey League goal. As Burton robs him. Back come the Moose. As it's sent down the ice. I think Belleville lead. And the puck comes in behind the Belleville goal to the right wing boards. As Labrie looks to get this in behind his own net. Lassie Thompson. It's redirected out to center. And here comes Sokolov with a centering pass on the far side. And Burton got across to Rob Kastelic. Now he centers it. And Reinhardt with it.
Yes, we do. We'll pick Jack's brain about this squad.
He sends work it out to center. Here's Sokolov. Gets it in deep. Reinhardt after it on the forecheck. Kastelic parks himself in front of the net. It's held in here by Labrie. Sokolov moves it down low towards Reinhardt. Burden out to play it, but getting to the puck first is Kastelic. Here's Mark Kastelic in behind the net. Banks it back to the point, Labrie. He moves it down low, Sokolov for Kastelic, a shot. And hugging the post there is the netminder Burton, who makes the save. Once again, it's this line that gets things going for Belleville.
Dangerous.
As it's back inside Belleville territory, Lassie Thompson comes in behind the net, Labrie. Up the right wing boards. Reinhardt out to center, and it's dumped in here. And
time or sweep the puck.
Puck back in the Manitoba zone, and it's cleared out to center. Dumped back in by Kastelic. Sokolov goes after it on the forecheck, as does Kastelic. And Kastelic wins it for Sokolov in behind the net. Here's Sokolov. He ran into one of the officials. It's the issue with four of them out there. Sometimes they get in the way, and it's flipped.
Pre-game, AJ, of it being a battle of special teams. And the Moose have certainly come out on top in that regard.
You had two keys to victory, and they got the check on the first one. They needed a much better start. They got the better start, but the second one, in terms of special teams, definitely because of the penalty kill. They're 1 for 2 on the power play, but I believe that's 4 for 5 now for Manitoba. As they work it in deep, the Belleville Senators through Lassie Thompson. Just 3 seconds left in the period. Centering pass, Kastelic. It's in his feet. And a long point shot is stopped by Gustafson as back comes Cole Reinhardt to center. Chips it in. Kastelic goes after it. The last man is there, and good play to get it away from him by Cale Fleury. As it's stolen again by Kastelic. Here's Mark Kastelic. Cuts in, shoots. And the backhand shot is stopped short side by Primo as the puck goes back to the right wing boards. Now down low. Looks like Baudin. And Aspro at the Belleville line. Ed Sokolov. Now to Kastelic, driving wide on the left side. Kastelic trying to center it. Goes through the crease. And he got to the puck on the other side, but just couldn't get a shot away, and it's cleared back to center.
Strong power move by Kastelic.
Down to 3:10 to go here. Do gain control of the puck as it's worked by Kopaka. to the left wing boards. Kastelic now crossed. It comes to Davidson. Jonathan Davidson back to the point. Golubeuf. Now to Davidson. He sends it to the front of the net. It's centered by Reinhart. It's loose in the slot. And Davidson gains control as we're into the last minute here in this first period. Kopaka circles. Jack Kopaka trying to play it in front of the net for Cole Reinhart. Goes to the far boards. Reinhart hammered Harvey Pinard there as it comes back to the point. A centering pass, and it's just fired wide in front. Great chance for Mark Kastelic. Couldn't hit the net. This point shot from Golubeuf does force Caden Primo into a save as Golubeuf keeps it in left point.
Kastelic had the whole short side there and just missed the post.
To the right side for Kisa Medinov. Centering pass, Kisa Medinov the shot, and that's stopped in tight by Gustafsson. As once again, left high and dry a little bit there. 44. Dump in attempted there from Brazeau, and doesn't get beyond the line. Here comes Sokolov back the other way, and just couldn't get the shot away as the pass was in his feet. And cleared out to center by Joey Anderson. Two-time U.S. World Junior player. Now it's Adam Brooks. Knocked off the puck. Back comes Kastelic for Belleville. Over the line, trying to center it. It's broken up by Calle Rosen. Kastelic gets it back to Sokolov. Moves it to the point. Brandstrom winds. Shoots. That's blocked as the puck goes into the corner. Rosen with a pass that hops off the stick of Adam Brooks. Comes back into the Belleville zone, and they'll break it up the right wing boards through Golubeuf. Now Kastelic takes the pass from Castles. Gains the line. Drives wide. Forced to the corner. Kastelic moves it to the left side. It comes back around right point. Golubeuf in behind the net. Kastelic tries a nifty feed for Cole Reinhart, who picked up his first AHL goal earlier than the week against again as McKenna plays it back inside the Belleville zone. Goes into the corner. Clearing attempt fails. As it comes back to the line. Spinning is Dushak. He leaves it. Elenuck now to Hoffenmeyer trying to find a shooting lane. Hoffenmeyer forced back. Makes the pass on the left side. Dushak. Now to Elenuck. Dushak, a shot steered aside. Stick save made by Manalisi. His rebound comes into the corner, and Belleville finally gets this puck out to center. Here's Kastelic to Sokolov. Walks in, shoots, pad save. Rebound kicked out by Wall, and Reinhart got a stick on it, but it was checked away from him immediately. And a good chance there for Belleville, their first here in the second period. Back on the Marlies. Starts to go a little bit more end-to-end here as it's moved around the boards on the left side. Back on the near boards, Mac Hollowell at the point. Cross on the left side. Centering pass. It's Agostino who just couldn't get it skate to stick. Half of the red line, so they get a couple of players off, and now they'll complete the change as Reinhart, fresh off the bench, goes after it on the forecheck. It's cleared out to center. Sokolov with a puck, though. Igor Sokolov dumps it in. Stopped behind the net by the Marlies goaltender Wall. He'll play it himself up the left wing. Agostino. So the solid play continues. Here's a steal from Abramov, though. He centers it in tight. Shot. Save. Rebound from Kastelic. And that's stopped by Wall as well. As it comes back to the right point, Golubeuf moves it across on the left side. Long shot. Misses high from Doherty. And it's cleared all the way back to center. 8.5 to go as Reinhart with speed. Good speed. Gains the line. Cuts in front. Misses high. As that came in from Colby Williams. Off the turnover from Christians Rubens. Now on the left side in their own zone. It's cleared out to center. Riley McCord. And here's Sokolov. In across the line on the left side. Sharp angle shot. As that came in from Reinhart. Looked like it took a deflection off the netminder Wall. Comes back to the point. Brandstrom. Nice pass into the slot. Sokolov. Backhand shot. Rebound in front. They jam away and they score! And off the face-off. It's won by Kastelic for Olsing. Crossing the right side, Sokolov. Dishes on the left, and a one-time shot from Thompson. That stopped by Wall. Reinhart down low again. The 5 AHL rookies here. Here's Olsing at the point. On the left side, Reinhart back to Olsing. Long shot, deflected in front, and they score! Off the Ole Olsing shot. Play goal, and Belleville leads it 4-1.
Yeah, and this second unit here continues to impress. This is the second power play unit. This is just hard work by Kastelic, who wins not one but 2 battles in the corner to get the puck back to the point. He simply goes to the slot, and there's a wrist shot taken, and the puck is deflected downwards at Wolf's feet and finds a home in the back of the net. But just a hard
from the Castles line. Castles has had 3 grade A opportunities this afternoon.
Here's Kastelic now. In across the line to the left side, finds the trailer. Long shot, misses wide, comes to the side of the net, and Parker Kelly just couldn't get it to a stick in time as he was parked in front of the net.
And Bodine with an opportunity for the redirect right at the top. Wall pokes it into the corner. McCourt there. In comes Rich Clune, so you know we're back to 5-on-5. Anderson trying to carry it out. They're having a period here, the Belleville Senators are. Trying to drop it back out front. They got some jump in their game. Here's a good chance. Shot, scores! Kelly beats
outside the Moose zone. And pushed across the line by Kastelic. Plays it off to Reinhart on the left side. He'll just push it down into the corner. Kastelic whacking away at it. Frees it up. Quick shot. Puts it right up into the offensive zone. Falling was Thompson, and that nearly allowed Jones to move in alone, but bounces off the body of Thompson and away from the Moose forward. Here's Reinhart up the left side. He'll play it down low into the Moose end. Sends it in behind Todd as he stole it away from the Belleville defender, and now Todd's drawn a penalty as he got into the offensive end. Sends it down low for Cease. Spinning out of the corner, Cease chases the puck over to the near side. Works his way from behind the net. Extra attacker out for the Moose. Gavanka sends it over for Shaw. He takes a long shot. That'll be it. There's Abramov on the right side. Gets up to the blue line. No further. Played out into the middle. Quick back passes. Kastelic was going to the net. He couldn't handle it cleanly, though, and goes in behind the goal. Quickly shot back down low again. Kastelic moves it off to the left side for Cruikshank. Back for Kastelic, trying to go to the front of the net. Bounces off his stick into the side of the goal. Cleared away. Comes back to the line for Aspero. Over for Douglas. The big forward leans into a shot. Looking for a tip in front. That doesn't connect. Cruikshank waiting for the puck as it rung around the wall. Back onto the near side. Aspero sends it high. That's off a body to the right of Mikhail Burden. Douglas to take the draw against Reichel. It'll come back, but the Moose unable to take advantage of that. Puck comes to the side of the Manitoba net. Played out in front. A quick shot off the stick of Kelly is wide of the goal. Rings around for Douglas. Tries to fend off CJ Cease. Plays it back to the line. Reinhart able to skate into one. His shot off a leg and wide. 10 seconds left in the penalty. To the line it comes for Reinhart. He tries to get around Reichel. He'll skate down the left side. Goes in behind the net, does Reinhart. Looking back out in front. Brubaker gets in the way and then eliminates Reinhart. Back on the ice is Meyer. He'll quickly swap off for Perfetti. Moose still in their own zone. Douglas moves it off to the waiting Parker Kelly, and behind that, back out in front for Douglas. His shot is blocked. Moose still stuck in their own zone after the penalty kill. Thompson a drive, and that one taken by the right pad of Burden. And the Moose will be able to clear his second of the season. Able to tie things up here, so we have goals just about a minute apart. And we're all evened up. Todd on the far side takes a bit of a high hit from Golubev. Play on, they say. The hands rode up right into Todd's face. He didn't like that very much. Went right back after Golubev. Meanwhile, puck works its way down into Moose territory. On the far side, he'll be quickly kicked over to the near wall for Brubaker. He'll slam it off the glass. It pops all the way to the line. Gavanka under pressure is just able to keep that away from Sokolov, who was coming after him. That was Kastelic. And the puck comes over to the far wall. And then quickly pops out of that scrum and back down the ice. Hasn't been a lot of room out there, so Baker and Shaw on the back end. Puck will pop free for Lynch, who skips it off the wall and out to center ice. Jones was knocked away from the puck, but got just enough of it to make sure it cleared over the center line. Moose will take back over in their own zone after a bit of a flip puck. Brubaker in the near corner. Quick little backhand feed. Ended up right out in front of the net. Bouncing all over the place. And Kastelic was falling down. Couldn't muscle it over the line. It'll come free for Shaw. Quick feed ahead for Lynch on his backhand. He sends it cross ice. One to Jones. It will get there off of a stick. As it's put in down low. Behind the net. Shot back away as the Senators continue to make life difficult for the Moose. Now played ahead. Quick chance for Reinhart, but that's shut down by Chisholm. He's taken to the wall hard by Kastelic. The Moose will come away with the puck. Here's Lynch looking ahead, but Sokolov a good job. Nicholas Jones gets up to center, squeezes around a check, and Lynch will go get the puck. Tried to tip it back for Jones. That was intercepted.
And the Moose got to find a way to put those home.
Two frantic Belleville Senators may have had something to do with it as well. Todd fought to the ice by Williams off the draw, and he'll start things ahead for Belleville and then just flip it in down low. Burden keeps it moving to the far corner of the Moose zone. Just 7 seconds left on the power play, so time for one last rush up the ice. Todd works his way across the whole sheet. Now enters on the left side. He'll drive down low. Loses the puck in the corner. Malott trying to follow up and take over. Cease after him and manages to play the puck on for Todd. Back over for Malott. That doesn't connect cleanly. Power play is over. Cease working behind the net. Gets it for Todd. Todd has Gavank at the top of the zone. Elects to move it across for Malott. That doesn't connect. And now the Senators will bring it back the other way. Kastelic over for Magwood. He sends it in behind Kastelic, who will chase it in behind the goal. Swings around the Moose net, puts it back out in front for Thompson. Had to take it off his skate. Now tries a shot deflected in
15 mark. But it's just the second power play goal they've scored this year against Belleville. They were 1 for 8 coming into this game after 3 contests. Kastelic whips that one wide. Rob Kerr, Sandra Persino with you as the Stockton Heat and the Belleville Senators meet here tonight. Now a chance! Oh! Dangerous man Crookshank, we mentioned. He's been piling up the points right alone in the slot. But it went by Gustafson. He just shot those shoulders and arms out and it hit it.
Yeah, I don't think he knew where that puck was going, but great save.
Here's Kastelic out of the penalty box. Gets it deep, chasing after it. Phillips picks up the puck. We'll get to that in a second.
You keep that close to your vest.
I will keep. But how about that? Zach Brodney now with a 2-game point scoring streak after going 0-4 in the first 20. Here's Kastelic shooting, and Sparks makes a save. Don't sleep on Mark Kastelic.
No way. Saw him for 5 years in this building. Great person on and off the ice. Nice to see him again. The last time I was actually in this building was for a Calgary Hitmen game with...
And that is arguably maybe the best team in the American Hockey. They're the best team in the Canadian division. There's no doubt about that. Now another opportunity for Belleville down deep, and Crookshank over top of the net. Angus Crookshank, playing in his 6th American Hockey League game, picked up an assist in the first period but missed there. Fraze trying to keep it alive, but the blue line can't. Now another odd man opportunity for the Senators. Sokolov goes wide, bumped out. Kastelic is there. He's bumped by Fraze, and now an opportunity to clear. They can't. Kept in. Crookshank shot, rebound, scores! Mark Kastelic makes it a welcome home ceremony. Sandra, about that shorthanded goal against, the shimmy came against Emilio Peterson. You're playing 4 forwards out there, and sometimes you get those unfavorable matchups defensively, and I don't blame Peterson. That was a heck of a head fake, but he bought it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, and that's a really tough play, like you said, for somebody that might not be used to going back in that kind of a situation. You can't completely blame it on him.
Senator rookie Crookshank just got drilled by Yellison. He's back up, and Crookshank gets a shot in, and now Beck at the side of the net. Ties up with Mark Kastelic. Pinches up on the far side. Trying to get a little support. Phillips still out there. Comes to Phil. Phil walks the line, but he's forced out. Nice play by Kastelic. The rookie just put the stick in on Philp and forced him across the line.
Val's kind of taken over after a great Belleville start. Dumped in. LeBlanc back for Belleville. Rims it around the boards. Goes high into the air.
Through and Gustafson's having to make a couple extra saves here.
Face off to the left of the Belleville goal. And Laval gains control as they work it in behind the net. Blandisi back to the point. Brook. We're into the last minute here in this first period. 2-1 Laval. Chopped out to center. LeBate goes after it. Brook gets there first. And the Rocket take care of the puck. Shoot him behind the Belleville net. Lassie Thompson moves it forward. It comes to Hubert Labrie. D-to-D for Thompson. Lead pass goes off a skate. And Laval will regroup, but Kastelic gains control of the puck. Comes to LeBate. Trying to center it. It's cut off. Well, certainly not the Iron League.
Got to bring back that Federal League. Love the Chiefs.
33 seconds to go in this chintzy power play. Quick little give and go as Wheel works it to the corner. It's broken up here by Labrie. He gets it out to center. Magwood. Ahead on the right side, a sharp angle shot by Kastelic, and that's stopped by McNiven. And Laval works this to center one last time. Belzil. Head on the right side, Yolonen. Out of Belzil. In behind the net. Yolonen. Back to the point. Leskinen. Yolonen with a pass down low. Good stick. As Kelly, a good couple, 3 years. This game's testing my patience a little bit. 3-1 Laval, 8.5 to go here in the second. Puck back
Bona
at center.
Properties is thrilled to announce the grand opening of their
in.
newest building, Rivervale Apartments.
To Laval territory as the puck comes back to center. It's Kastelic.
There's Kastelic wheeling and dealing here. I think he's been the best Belleville forward tonight.
Yeah. Wheel now with a puck out to center. Bisson lifts it deep. Pizzetta goes after it on the forecheck. Battles with Aspero, who comes out with a puck. His pass in behind Reinhardt and leads to a turnover and a chance for Laval as they regroup at the point. Leskinen moves it across, gets it back. He shoots, misses wide. Olofsson able to keep it in. Olofsson on the pinch. Penalty coming up here. And it looks like it's against Laval. Face off to his right. It's tied up. And now it comes back to the left point. Olofsson. Cross for Bisson. Shot didn't get through the traffic. Back to Olofsson now. A shot. Gustafsson was bumped, but he was still able to make the save. Just beyond the blue paint. And puck comes for Laval. Gets it back to the point. Centered in front. Deflected wide of Gustafsson. It goes off Reinhardt. Now Kastelic gets it out to center. Cole Reinhardt. And across the Laval line. Takes a bump from Brook. Moves it down low. And Rocket gain control. Colby Williams now back at the Belleville line.
Opportunities tonight, and he buries one here.
So the power play connects. 1 for 4 on the night. They've won the special teams battle, and hey, they're going back to the power play. Again, they're 1 for 4. They're Laval man advantage. Thompson moves it across the left side. Reinhardt goes deep into Laval territory. Here's Douglas. Oh, some quick hands. He centers it. Oh, almost banked in. It's loose in the crease area. Oh, quick whistle. That's a tough. Oh, Reinhardt picks up the first assist. And Lassie Thompson the second assist. So here we go. 6 on 5. They gain the line. Kastelic shoots and a blocker save made by McNiven. So 6 on 5. 1:06 to go in Belleville in the offensive zone. Here's Logan Brown. Works in down low. He circles back towards the left point. Brown walks in, shoots, that deflects. It's loose in front. Oh, they jam away Crookshank. He just couldn't get an angle on that near post, and it's clear down the ice. Fan. The Rocket work it out to center. Lucchini and across the line. Blandisi took a hit from Parker Kelly, and the D-Sens work it back to center. Kelly with a pass. It goes off Kastelic in on goal, and it's covered here by the Laval netminder McNiven. Shots are 21-11 Laval. No, they don't.
That's a dirty play there. AJ is
right after the whistle as well. Yeah,
the door is open, and there's going to be a problem here.
Blandisi ran into Aspro. Clearly wasn't doing anything nefarious.
Yeah.
Aspro's going after McNiven here.
McNiven not backing down, and we got a scrum in the corner with.
But it was unnecessary from Joe Blandisi, who I like. I mean, he's an ex-Ottawa 67, but that was just completely unnecessary. And he just flipped it into the zone. He didn't. Not like he was taking a late shot.
And the door
beams. But you can only give a quality team like Laval so many chances on the power play, and they cash in there. It's 1-0. As they work it up the right wing boards, it's cleared out to center by Mishak. Sent back in by Doherty. And Laval sets up behind their net. Brook for Schoenemann. Around the boards on the left side, it's Vieux. Clears it out to center. Knock past the Belleville line. Harvey Pinard, toe drag shot. Another save by Mandolese. This one off his arm. So he's keeping Belleville in the hockey game. Back comes Kastelic to the point for Fortunato. And Bisson plays it behind the net. Stolen here by Igor Sokolov. Comes to the point, Fortunato for Kastelic. In behind the net. Pass intended for Sokolov, intercepted. Rimmed around the boards by Amorosa. It's one back is cutting to the front of the net is Sokolov. Good poke check by Demchenko to listen to Jack Miller and David Foote calling games, and then going to Belleville, going to the CAA arena. Done that a few times. Well, done that a lot of times through the years. The old Yardman watching Belleville Bulls games, but
nice venue.
Yeah, they've done a great job with it. Just look forward to getting back there and with crowds. And off the face-off. And I'll work it back to the point. In tight. Chance here from Vedamo, and elected to pass instead of shooting it from the crease area as it comes back to the point. Amorosa. Out of Vieux. Amorosa gets it back. Long shot. Stopped by Mandolese through the traffic, and he gloves it as well as Belleville's starting to spend a lot of time in their own end again.
Yeah, a couple.
Kobe Bisson. Now to Lucchini. Flips it into Belleville territory. It's grabbed there by Aspero. Head to center, Cole Reinhardt. Long shot. Deflects wide. Sokolov on the right wing boards. Walked off the puck, and it's cleared out to center. Here come Laval again. Paling. Oh, nice drop pass. Schoenemann. Centers it. Oh, Lucchini just couldn't bang in the backhand for the empty net. That was a terrific play by Ryan Paling.
It was. It was a nice setup that originated from the zone end, and Lucchini misses an empty net on his backhand.
That would have been 4 assists for Ryan Paling today. Maybe a little foreshadow for the B-Sens. Down to 1:35 to go. As Labrie dumps it in. Back for it is Hillis. Has his first AHL goal today. Rims it around the boards. Doesn't get it out. Here's Labrie for Williams. Long shot. And that's gloved by Dem.
Back over. Green tried to lift it out. Kastelic the shot, and blocking that one, Hollowell. It looks like he got that pretty good. Back to his feet, though. Long shot, looking for that tip. Doesn't get by, and now the Senators are owning the zone. They're waiting for the 2-on-1 to develop. Chance! Stopped by Wall.
Oh, great opportunity for Belleville there, and Kastelic with a great chance is stopped by the chest protector of Joseph Wall as the Sens knocking on the door for a 2-goal lead again, as you said, Todd.
Big pressure here on a Saturday afternoon. Kelly steps around McKenna, looks out front, and he threw it into the spaghetti, but nobody picked up the meatball. There's LeBrie. Dusak. Gonna carry this one. Good patience here. Goes in, Gargachensev. He had Dusak going to the goal, but he was tied up. It almost looked like they caught him a little bit. As it's lifted back up and out, Kloon has to race back to it, and it is back out front, but Rich Kloon is just enough of a wrecking ball to get involved in that one and break it up. LeBrie down the left side, looks back in and glances off of Joseph Wall, and now back to the line, long shot, scores, tipped out front. And in comes Parker Kelly. Off the draw, Chartre wins it back. Stepping to it, Kokanen, he tries to ease it back into the corner for Gogolev and gets it straight back. It is tough to drop in at defense into this league. Here's Chartre. Across the blue line, he tries the shot, tries to follow it up, and it's played off to the board. Chartre knocked down. Puck comes out, Marinson plays it back. Kokanen goes back for it, but it's played by Vavalainen. And out front, big shot. Rosen drops and is covered up.
Well, the Toronto Marlies here in the last minute and change, trying to get a goal to get back in this one and gain some momentum before they head to the dressing room after 40 minutes.
Sends it back into the Senators zone. Fortunato, little kick off the stick there, and trying to recover it is McMahon. Well, he's invested in this one. As Carl has to race back after it. He turns back to the wall. Played down low. 7 minutes left to play here in the third period. And now taken away from Kokanen. Back over Kelly. Trying to get a little help here on the go. Kastelic moves it back up, and LeBrie at the blue line. And he comes back to the middle. High into the glass. Screen out of the corner. Tries to center it back out. Suomela tosses it over, and that shot by Kastelic goes.
It's won by Kastelic. Goes into the corner in the Belleville zone. Now in behind the net. Nathan Todd chases. One of two Ottawa natives on this Manitoba Moose team. And what a season Nathan Todd is having. He's 17th in AHL scoring, the X67, and leads Manitoba with 29 points in 32 games as it comes in front of the net, and a shot is stopped here by Burton, and he stops the rebound as well. As
poor penalty there by Eggle.
Manitoba penalty, Pétition Manitoba, number 49, numéro 49, Harold Ziegel. 2 minutes for high sticking, 2 minutes pour bandeau élevé, à 9 minutes 28 secondes, at 9 minutes 28 seconds. Sens are on the power play.
Greg on the boards on the left side, comes back to the point. Williams over on the left side, long shot misses wide from Pekka. And Nathan Todd with the goals. Kastelic at center. Now to Järventie. His pass turned over as Skavanka ahead on the left side. Driving wide, it's Cole Meyer, a centering pass. And that's broken up. Now the rebound from a sharp angle, stopped by Sogard. As the B-Sens work it to center. Boy, I imagine Troy Mann's not thrilled with their neutral zone play. They've turned the puck over there a lot. Now another turnover and a shot coming in from Cole Meyer, and that stopped point-blank range by Mad Sogard. Down the ice by Nogier. 45 seconds left in the power play. Here's Kastelic now at center, dumps it in, goes after it. Sandberg as well. Kastelic gets there first, rims it around the boards on the left side. Matthew Pekka moves it down low. Kastelic to Pekka. Back to the point. Williams for Pekka. The centering pass goes off.
In the last 3 or 4 games where he has 5 points, and they're looking for him to continue his leadership role for this young Belleville team.
Off the draw, B-Sens gain control. Here's Golubev with a pass out to center, deflects to Reinhardt, drives wide with speed and deflects towards
Cole Kessels. Assist number 25, numéro 25, Colby Williams.
You're quite right, because there's one or two of those 7 shots could have easily gone in.
Golubev sends it deep into the offensive zone as the Moose move it up the boards. Pelton Bice. And now a shot coming in from Kastelic, and that misses wide off the feed from Reinhardt. Kastelic in behind the net. Comes up the boards. Doherty pinches in. Goes to the far side. Labrie now pinches on the left side. It's centered in front. He got a stick on that through Kastelic, but unable to cash in as this line generates some good plan. Stopped behind the goal by Burden. Now Reinhardt looks to finish his jacket on the far side. It's a big hit there by Mark Kastelic, who's been a real physical presence again here today. Dump back into the Belleville zone. Jones gets after it on the forecheck. Now to Lynch. Plays it to the right corner. And B-Sens take over. Golubev out to center. Alsing. Here's the pass on the right side. Yerventi. Pass into the slot. It's loose. Backhand shot. Kastelic, and a good save. Made there by Burton. But really good, and then the unfortunate, right?
Yeah. Yeah, tough break for Logan Brown. 7 points in his last 5 American League games. He was just starting to go.
Thompson, a long shot. Glove saves to go here in this third period. 2-2 the score. Earboards Lynch. Bumped off the puck. Kastelic gets it out to center. Moves it to the middle of the ice. Comes to Castles. He flips it high into the air inside the Manitoba zone. It comes to Kastelic. Pass comes to Parker Kelly, who shoots and just misses wide with that wrister from 25 feet out. Back in the corner in the Manitoba zone. Comes to the point. Lassie Thompson, a shot, bounces to the front of the net. It's jumped on by Kaler, and he holds for the face. So the face-off comes to the right of the Manitoba net. And they score right off the face-off.
Parker Kelly.
Parker. As he beats the netminder. Cole Kaler right off the draw. And it's a 3-2 Belleville lead.
Very simple play. Just excellent execution. Kastelic, who's been unbelievable on draws. Kastelic's been unbelievable on draws all night. Sets up Parker Kelly directly behind him. Wins it back right between his feet. And boom, what a release by Parker Kelly, who's had quite...
Sogard up the left wing boards. It's Kastelic. Comes rink wide on the right. As Alsing banks it ahead. It goes inside Manitoba territory. Parker Kelly muscles his way onto the puck. Now to Cruikshank in behind the net. Here's Angus Cruikshank. Knocked off the puck. Parker Kelly has it. Top of the circles. Trying to find some room in the slot. Forced back to the corner. Kelly still with the puck. Continues to battle. And finally taken away from him. And this is skated out to center by Nogier. He dumps it of the season from J.C. Baudin, 4:48, and it's 3-0 Belleville.
Good to see Cole Castles get rewarded.
Yeah.
Simply because he does a lot of little things right in the game.
Always loved watching him play, going back to his days playing for DJ Smith with the Oshawa Generals, where they won a Memorial Cup together in 2015. And of course, the son of one of the best Ottawa 66.
Belleville goal. Le Belleville Senators, his third of the season. Son troisième de la saison. Score by number 19, le numéro 19, Cole Kessels. Assist number 17, le numéro 17, J.C. Baudet. Time to goal, 4 minutes, 48 seconds à 4 minutes, 48 secondes.
Kastelic's lost his helmet.
Well, it's almost snuffed out here, but this has got to be a long power play here because there was the original penalty when Cruikshank was dumped, then 2 hard cross checks right after the whistle. So there's 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And then when Shaw jumped him, see you later.
Yeah, his afternoon's done, and I think Hayden Shaw was upset because he felt Cruikshank dove when he was held. Good on Kastelic for jumping in and helping his teammate out here. No one appeared to want a piece of him.
Well, getting a look at the replay here, I mean, it's clear that's a hold. Cross-check 1, cross-check 2. And he's just standing there.
Yeah.
And Shaw starts being stupid. There's another penalty.
Yeah, Parker Kelly comes in and starts giving Shaw the business.
That's just end-of-year frustration, I think, from Hayden Shaw.
A lot of frustration.
Off the face-off. Belleville gains control. Kastelic comes back to the point. Lassie Thompson on the left side. Kastelic shoots, stick save Burton. Comes back to the right wing boards. Olsing in behind the net. Cruikshank. Now Kastelic to the point for Thompson. Cross the right side. It comes back to Kastelic. Gustafson trying to take it away from him. And
time to goal, 10 minutes at 10 minutes.
Urbante's feet for a one-timer.
Minute 33 to go in the power play. Here's Olsing. Leaves it. Kastelic. Lassie Thompson at the point for Kastelic. Shoots. Oh, just missed the far post. Here's Olsing. Comes back to Kastelic. Shoots. Stick save Burton and went high into the air as he gloves it. Minute 17 to go in this lane. Kastelic wins another face-off. Labrie across for LeBlanc, who's stood up. Pretty good hit there on the play by Cease. As it goes deep into the Manitoba zone. Here's Parker Kelly for Belleville. For Cruikshank. Back to the point, Labrie. Across the left side, LeBlanc. Moves it down low. LeBlanc. For Parker Kelly, now to Cruikshank. He shoots, glove save made by Burton. Oh, puck was actually loose. Kastelic just put it into the empty net for good measure and got a shove for that.
Jams the puck in the empty net after the whistle's blowing.
That's a guy, if he was 5'9", he probably would have taken more of a shot after the whistle, but you're probably thinking twice when it's Mark Kastelic.
Yeah, maybe. That would have been a full-scale brawl when I played in the American Hockey League.
He just missed the net by about 1.5 feet. That could have gone anywhere. As it's centered back to the point. Shot by LeBlanc on a pad save made by Burton. And here's Sokolov with a shot. That's blocked. Might not factor into our 3 stars tonight, but
it's been all over the puck.
Son of former Sen Pat Ellenuk. Back come the Senators. And stymied here as it's cleared back to center by Richard Clune. He sends back in again. Long shot Kastelic, gloved here by Wall. And he holds for the face-off.
Good takeaway here by Kastelic in the neutral zone and just counters by himself. Drives wide for a good snapshot.
Of the night so far off of Tyler Gaudette. net. Here's Cody Golubeff. With a pass across two lines. It doesn't connect, but Kastelic picks up the loose puck, walks in, shoots. Trying to go 5-hole, and Vevalainen goal and turn it up ice to center. Stripped to the puck by Kastelic. Moves it forward. Looking for Parker Kelly. Get it out to center by Gogolev. His pass broken up. It comes back into the Marley zone. Rimmed around the far side. Gaudette. Hollowell stripped. Vevalainen out to play it. It comes to the corner. Here's Kastelic for Belleville. Back to the point, Golubeff. Across for LeBlanc. Winds. Shoots and a stick save. Made in front by Vevalainen. As the